As you can see from the description, man, the title, we failed our kids, man. It's very disappointing, you know. So every time you see a march, every time you see riots, anytime you see something that somebody is fighting for change and fighting for rights in the year 2021, and as a black man, we are still satisfied with them giving us moral victories. I'm gonna clarify that. A lot of the things that we deserve as a race, we can get on our own. Why must we keep begging these higher authority? Because I'm not gonna say elites. I'm only saying higher authority because they at a different level of operation than we are as a people. So why do we keep asking permission or keep asking them to do us a favor? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that we have to keep doing that. All this walking and all this hatred and all the things that we go through in today's society, we can put an end to it. But we have failed our kids. We have failed ourselves. We have failed our race. Because at this point, nobody's giving a damn. You know, the only time we come out to march or riot or get fed up is when the opposition, which is called the police, quote unquote. I don't look at it that way, but that's the way over 50% of us look at it, as the cops are the opposition. But I don't see the cops killing at a rate that we kill ourselves. Now, I'm not saying that a lot of cops are not wrong, and I'm not saying that a lot of the killings are unjustified that's being done by the cops. But we have to take responsibility for ourselves. You know, a lot of the times we go around and say, oh, they doing this to us and they doing that to us. Let's march, let's do this, let's do that. When we can just change ourselves and stop worrying about the next person, you know? We are too concerned about what they are doing to us instead of getting us straight. Then once we get straight, we won't have to worry about what the next person or ethnicity or race is doing to us, because we'll have unity. They'll think twice about doing it because of the backlash or the fight they're going to get back. You see what I'm saying? These people know that the race is not together. They'll pick you off one by one. And all you're going to do is walk, get a celebrity, go to the courthouse, do that shit for a week, and then it's back to reality again until the next killing or the next whatever it may be. You know? A lot of this shit we can change, man. If we stop telling our kids to fuck 12, if we stop telling our kids to say fuck the police, maybe we can raise kids that want to be a cop and they can control the neighborhood that they grew up in. But you are deterring the kids away from the shit because you're telling them in a subliminal way that it's wrong to be a cop. It's wrong to be a representative or a governor or whichever. The average child that you see in my community, I'm speaking from the perspective of a black man. You go and ask a child what they want to be when they grow up, and the average child gonna tell you a rapper. Now, being a rapper, nothing wrong with it. But what you gonna do when you get rapper money? You see what I'm saying? You gonna be a rapper, then you go and be a rapper, you get rapper money, and then you don't put nothing back into the community. You don't reach back for the other kids. You don't reach back for nobody. The first thing you do is go to the icebox store. That's a jewelry store. Go get iced up. You go to Finley. You go to Gucci. You go to St. Laurent. And guess what? All these people are part of the conspiracy that has stock and a lot of other things into these jailhouses, to which they're incriminating and putting your ass in. So you giving them all the lucrative income to continue to do something to imprison you. Does that make sense? Does that make any type of sense to you? Just think about it. We have to come together as a community, man, and stop all this marching shit and stop being grateful. Oh, they gave us Juneteenth. Let's be happy. Huh? You got Asians that sign a whole hate bill. You beat up one Asian. Oh, we're not going for this. Let's sign a law. But then you get the black folk, oh, just give them Juneteenth. They'll be all right. Like I say, delivering moral victories to you. Giving you and spoon fooding you with things that they figure you're going to want, and it makes you believe that you have made a change. Or it's a step in the right direction. Which, if you look at it from, depending on what perspective you're looking at it from. Because the board is bigger than what your eyes can perceive and what you can see. It's always an agenda behind every move. It's chess, not checkers. And like Kanye said, they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That was the truest statement Kanye ever said in the song. People are selling out for whichever now. They want clout. I want to be on a pedestal. I want to be to where everybody says, look at me. They even go as far as incriminating themselves. They'll do a murder just on Facebook Live just to say, oh, look what I did. So everybody can know. You got people getting locked up left and right. All because they're incriminating themselves because of social media. Because they want to be known. That's one of the downfalls in the black community, other than each other and ourselves, is social media. Social media has came in and did a number. Because you're not using it. A lot of the times a lot of shit we seeing, we ain't supposed to be seeing. Because if you ain't had social media, you would know this person live over here, or this person represent this, or this, all this other shit. That's why you see, that's a big influx in crime dealing with social media. Because now I can beef with somebody in Louisiana and I stay in goddamn Missouri. And depending on if my name hold weight, I can make that whole state of Louisiana hate the whole state of Missouri. You see what I'm saying? It's too much easy access. And we utilize it in the wrong way, but they need that. You know? They need to know that if we keep up all the beef, if we keep up all the things that it's excitement, that draws attention. That'll draw you up to, okay, if it's always fighting, let's say World Star. There's always some bullshit on World Star, so everybody's going to go there because of the negative content. I can go see somebody get beat up. I can go see somebody get shot. I can go do all this. And society craves off of that. They crave that. People love to see other people get hurt. They love to inflict pain. But you do it to the wrong people. You see what I'm saying? We're going to have to pull it together, man. And unfortunately, it's damn near too late. There's nothing else we can do. Because it's all on us now. If you want to affect someone's future, you have to do drastic things in their present time. Meaning that they are attacking our kids because the kids are the future. They don't want your old ass because you already set in your ways and you already programmed to where you want to be programmed. They gonna catch these kids in elementary school, in middle school, and bring them up because now you got the tablet, you got YouTube, you got all this that's raising your kid because you don't want to be bothered. The first thing you do is throw them a tablet. Don't take them nowhere. Don't do nothing with them. Don't do nothing. You just throw them a tablet. Here, get out of my face. So that child ain't got no other goddamn choice but to learn from what he's seeing or what he's going to replicate on YouTube, on BET, on World Star. I see what gets attention, so if I do that, I would get attention. Good or bad. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be bad. What are we going to do about it? Are we going to just sit up here and just keep saying, I'm waiting on God? I'm waiting on the Messiah. He need to come down here and save me? Or are you going to save your goddamn self? All this free shit is put in place so you don't make nothing out of yourself. They're going to give you welfare. They're going to give you housing. They're going to give you food stamp. They're going to give you all this shit to make you stay complacent in one spot. Because as long as I'm giving you something, you will never want anything. And you satisfied with that because that's ghetto fabulous. A lot of people got these goddamn PPP loans. You got $20, $30, $40, $50,000, and the first thing you're going to do is get a $45,000 grill in your mouth. You got to be fucking kidding me. And you tell me priorities are not fucked up as a black race? But nobody want to hear that because if you talk about the black race and you black, then you're a traitor. You not with us, then that means you're against us. Nah, you need to hear this shit. I come on YouTube not often, but when I come on here, I try to give encouragement and I try to give people support. Even if I had one subscriber, I'm still going to do me because if I can change one person's life, I done did my due diligence. I done did what I need to do in life. People don't subscribe to me because, oh, I know him. They subscribe because they tell me, hey, man, you helped me, man. God bless you, man. Keep talking. Man, I needed to hear that. That makes me feel good. I don't give a damn if it's 2 people. What have you done to change anybody for the better? Let's make that clear. What has you done in life, or what have you done in life to change anybody for the better? Because we all can make somebody worse. We all can damage a person. We all can do that. We all can inflict pain. But what are you doing to make things right? What are you doing to cement your name and your character as a good person? If you leave this earth, what can they say you did good for somebody? Not just, I know him. I went to school with him or her. What did you do that changed somebody's life? I don't understand. As a people, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. We need to start encouraging these kids to be politicians, to be representatives, to be governors, to be congressmen, and give back to the place that they grew up that was damaged. Let me tell you something. It don't matter what goddamn president you vote for. You gonna have the same goddamn outcome every goddamn time. Black, white, Hispanic, it don't goddamn matter. I want you to go back and look back. Look at every president from as far as you can remember. And then I want you to compare that with walking out of your house and looking around. And I want you to tell me what changed. For you. Ain't a goddamn thing changed. Your neighborhood, your hood, your ghetto was the same for each and every goddamn president that was elected. Know why? Because they have to go with the agenda. You don't get in here and do what the hell you want. You see what I'm saying? You just don't just come in and just do what you have to follow the rules. And when you don't have to follow the rules, then hey, something might just happen. We don't know what something might just happen, unfortunately. Stop walking and stop doing shit to say, oh, I'm a part of this group, or I'm a part of, hey, look, I'm marching for justice. Look at me. Put the camera on me. It's people that get killed every goddamn day in each hood, each neighborhood from state to state. And you don't see not one goddamn march. You don't see that one affirmative action person that goes there or have people there that's fighting to say we need to change. You don't have one. But as soon as a cop does something to a black person, right or wrong, here we go. We out the door. We out the gate. No thinking about it. Let's go. I don't give a damn. Let's go. Why we can't be like that with each other? I'm asking you that. Why we can't be like that with each other? We got people from other races that give a damn more about us than we give a damn about ourselves. Because we still sitting on our ass waiting for the return of Jesus to save us. And complaining, talking about, well, I ain't got this, and man, we need help. Help your damn self. But you don't want to put that work in. It's too hard. It ain't changing fast enough. You give up too quick. That shit gonna take time to change, man. It takes a fight. You have to sacrifice something in order to get a great gain from it or a great return from it. There's nothing in life that has been successful without sacrifice. And some of it, unfortunately, is people sacrificing their lives. You're going to sacrifice your family. You're going to sacrifice time. You're going to sacrifice your social life. You have to sacrifice something to be successful or to have change. Nobody is willing to sacrifice that. They're going to wait around and peep and send your ass out there on Front Street and then benefit from all the footwork that you done put down. And then talk about, look what we did. We have been taught to hate each other, man. And that shit has stuck with us through generations. Somebody of the opposite race can step on your foot and say, excuse me, and you, oh man, you good? Same race step on your foot, oh, I'm about to put that iron on him. There is no damn resentment for life. Like, life doesn't mean it's a game. And you're trying to see who can get the highest score. Nobody gives a damn about anything in life other than how many I can kill, how many I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And we teaching this shit to our kids, man. And that's very, very unfortunate. Because these kids are growing up with the mentality of what we have taught them. The police, all police are bad. Fuck 12. Ain't nothing I can do in the ghetto but sell dope. The only way I can get out the ghetto is to be a rapper. These are all the things that we are instilling in our kids. We have failed them, man. We have failed them and we continue to fail them. But the only way we can turn this around is we gonna have to come together and fight. We have to fight for our kids and fight for ourselves and fight for our race if you want change. Stop taking these moral victories. Stop accepting this little, I gave you a day shit. We are owed more than that. We are worth more than what we have. But we have to go out there and get it. We have to fight for it. And that's the only way we're going to see change. And if we don't do it, guess what? We're going to be a race that eliminates ourselves. Nobody else is going to have to eliminate you. You're doing it for them. All they're doing is setting a trap. They're putting a bait down there. You taking it, and then you're going to take that bait back to your community, and that's going to affect everybody else in that community. So why would I have to come down there and pick off each individual when I can just give you the poison bait to take back and feed everybody for me? And I can just sit back and watch. We got to do better, man. We have to do better as a race. We got to do better as fathers. We have to do better as mothers. We have to do better as parents. We have to do better as in relationships. We have to do better. But everybody is so infatuated on pleasing society. You have to do what you think society wants to hear, see, or see you act on. Public opinion is one of the cancers in our community, in our society. Y'all subscribe, man. I come on here, I talk about it, man. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to subscribe, don't do it. It don't matter. But get the word. Get the word. Share the word. Because no matter what, I'm still going to do what I do if you subscribe or share or not. But, man, it's so much that I can get into, but I'm going to cut it short, man. Relationship status coming up next, man. I'm gone.